So are you thinking about moving to Montana? Well, in this video, we're going to take a look at the rural area in Stevensville, Montana, in the beautiful Bitterroot Valley. You can see behind me the Bitterroot Mountains, and there's beautiful property all over in the rural portion of Stevensville, and we're going to be primarily out on the east side of Stevensville. And if this is the first time for you at Montana Real Estate Channel, you want to tap that logo button down on the right of your screen, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you're alerted anytime we put up a new video on a community in western Montana. I'm Craig Cyphers, and I work with my daughter Erica at Cyphers Family Real Estate inside Exit Realty Bitterroot Valley South. And phone calls, texts, emails every day from folks just like yourself looking to possibly transition into Montana. And we love it. And we have plenty of resources to bring to the table for you with offices all over western Montana. And we would like to hear from you, comment, and also everything that you need is in the description below. So let's go out, whether you're planning on moving in 9 days, 90 days, 3 months, or 3 years, we do want to be a resource for you. So today, let's go out and check out rural Stevensville in western Montana.
Rural area is Valhalla Ranch Estates, and these are relatively new. I think this was platted in 2020, but these are on 1.5 to 1.8 acres. The houses range in size from 1,700 to 2,400 square feet. These homes have historically sold for in the 650s on up into the high 700s. Currently, there's no inventory in Valhalla Ranch Estates. Well, these are pretty well built out. These are on well and septic. And for those who are not familiar with well and septic, they're not complicated. You do have to consider the density of the area, where you would, your well, etc. Now, wells, we're going to talk more about that as we go through some of the other neighborhoods, and we'll get into cost of construction, the cost to drill a well per foot, and details like that. So this particular subdivision was done on 40 acres, and it was a bit surprising to me because the owner of that 40-acre farm ground said he didn't really think he had any interest in selling it, anytime soon. And within 6 months, he had it sold. Anyway, so this borders East Side Highway, basically looking across the Lee Metcalf Wildlife Refuge, which we'll talk about at the end of this video, and then beyond the view of the Bitterroot Range. Now, we're going to let you go through the rest of this and see what the houses and architecture looks like. Be sure to hit that subscribe button in the logo on the lower portion of your screen. And let's keep you up to date about all the neighborhoods around, number of communities all over western Montana. So we appreciate you staying with us. Take a look at this, and then we'll move a little further east to a development that was done later by the same developer.
Here we are at Ambrose Estates. Now this is also out in the 3-mile area northeast of Stevensville, and you got the Sapphire Mountains off to the east. And this is a brand new subdivision. We're going to take a tour through it, look at some price points, talk a little bit about what you can get here at Ambrose Estates. Thanks.
Well, Ambrose Estates, these lots are, from 1 acre to approximately 1.5 acres. Now, the most common lot size in here is 1.3 acres. Now that's a little, slightly smaller than the Valhalla lots. Wells here are from 80 feet down. They actually produce 20 gallons per minute up in this area. It's very interesting. That's going to be a topic for another video about the aquifer in this area. But these homes go anywhere in the mid 700s to over $1 million. In fact, there was in March, March, they had the last one closed in there this year, March of 2024 for 860. And these houses are anywhere from 2,000 square feet and up. Now, what we're doing now with this audio is this is the Lone Rock Park, part of the 3 Mile community. And you can see the pavilion back there where the community has picnics or the family reunions. And now we're at Lone Rock. This is Lone Rock, actually the school. And this school was established, I believe, in 1895. And there are a lot of rural students, which really gives a solid foundation to that 3 Mile community. In fact, they even have a grocery store right there. It's the 3 Mile Trading Post. So the 3 Mile is very much a cohesive community, with these great subdivisions, the park with the community center. You have services like gas and groceries.
This is a little subdivision off of 3 Mile Creek Road. Little track homes, not terribly big, but lots of them will have, outbuildings on them. This particular one is on the market just in the low 600s, and we're going to go take a look at that so you can see what the low 600s can get you here in the 3 Mile area outside of Stevensville. And you can see in the background, it's got quite a large shop too. So we're going to check that out. So this is a 3-bed, 2-bath home. Sits on just a little over 2 acres. It was built in the mid 90s. Very clean and a really efficient floor plan. No real wasted space. Yet it has decent sized bedrooms. Guest bath. Here's her master. Shower, no tub. And then right out back, got a little gazebo, which was a hot tub room. Vacant and ready to move into. A nice little 2-car attached garage. We'll go take a look at the shop too. 1,470 square feet. Here's the shop. We're not going to go inside, but it's got a little insulated area and heated, and large bay. I think that's a 16-foot door, so it'd be great for your toys. And the property just goes to the back there. It is irrigated, and it would really be a nice little horse property even.
Now here's a really cool property. It's on just under 5 acres, and it's a great barn dominium. So we're gonna go inside and take a look at it. And if you want to know more about this, I will tell you about it when we walk through the interior. Remember, you can always give us a call, send us a text, or an email.
So here we are in the barn dominium. This is a super cool place in a lot of respects, but it's got to be the right person for it. But I wanted to share it with you. It's got terrific views. And if you're an aviation buff, there's the airport. And we got a plane getting ready to take off over there. The gentleman who built this house in 2001 was a pilot. He had a hangar at the airport, so this was super handy for him. But we got about 2,490 some square feet of living space up here. And we've got a 5-story silo. And we're gonna check that out in a minute. We'll just go down here in the hallway. A lot of detail in this house, a lot of detail. And you can check it out on the featured properties at montanarealestatepro.com. If you want to see some detail and actually do a 3D walkthrough tour. This is guest bath. One of the 3 bedrooms. This one is the master. Phenomenal views. It's overcast today, but just hard to beat this in terms of views. To the South Valley. Check out our South Valley video. Some of the properties down there. Master bath with our shower here. And then hot tub room. More views. And we have a sauna. So let's go upstairs and take a look at what the silo looks like. And this property sits on just under 5 acres. And here's our lower shop area, which has the same footprint as upstairs. Also does have a mezzanine area for plenty of storage, parts, what have you. So a lot of space for whatever you want to use it for. There is an area for an elevator. Elevator is not in, but it's a terrific property. So here we are at our final single residence that we're going to see today. Different price point. And we're going to get in and we're going to talk to the agent who has the listing and get the real scoop. But right behind me, it's really hard to see because it's a little overcast, but that's the beautiful Bitterroot Mountains in the valley below. So let's go in and find out what Allie has to say about this house. It's in Iron Cap Ranches. It was actually a development that my father did back in 1973, about 1,300 acres of property. And we're going to take a look at this little house and learn a little more about it. Hi, Allie.
Hi, Craig. Are we rolling?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Allie Lester's here. She is the listing agent. So she's going to give us a little overview and then we'll take a tour of this place.
Hi. This main house is 1,180 square feet. It's 2 floors. It is a log house. The master bed and bath, only bath, is upstairs. And down here we have the dining, kitchen, living room. There is a fireplace here. There's an oil radiant heater here as well as the fireplace. And then we have a deck out here and a front porch, both covered, and a fenced in yard. There is a storage shed out here with a lean-to on the side. And then there is a guest house across the bridge over here. It is on Poston Pier. It is 434 square feet. It has a bathroom, a shower tub combo, but it does have a composting toilet because it's not hooked up to the septic. These 2 houses do share a well. And that house has a living room, kitchen, and a upstairs sleeping loft. And we are on 16.36 acres up on this mountain here.
Yeah, great views. Do we know who built the house?
Yes, it's the original owner built the house, Mary. She just lives around the corner. And there's actually a whole book about the process of building this house.
Okay, yeah, it looks like a handcrafted log.
Yep.
So, all right, well, let's go take a tour of it.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, upstairs, kind of a little landing area here.
Yeah, so if you needed a second bedroom, you could probably, do that. And then this is the master and the master bath.
There's our bathroom up here.
Yeah.
Good
This is
size
the only
room.
bathroom in the house.
Right.
So it's a tub shower combo. With
Okay.
great views. I would go show those views
Yeah.
over there.
Too bad we don't have clear skies because that is terrific views.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a bunch.
Sure.
Oh, sorry, folks.
Last stop is the Lee Metcalf National Wildlife Refuge. It sits between the Bitterroot and Sapphire. It encompasses an area of 2,800 acres, and it is visited by thousands every year. There are numerous species of birds, lots of wildlife, and this area is open for certain bird hunting, and provides an opportunity for folks to see all sorts of birds and wildlife, and they have a wonderful visitor center. So this is one of the great things about being in the Stevensville area, the Lee Metcalf National Wildlife Refuge.